Hey, it's Brad with Splash Damage Tech, back today with another video on this brand new Barnes & Noble NOOK Tablet 10.1 inch. We've unboxed it, run some benchmarks on it, let it cool off with a new charging dock for a bit, and now it's time to see if this $130 tablet built for reading can keep you occupied with a few games. So let's get right into it. First up, it's Altos Adventure. This is a bit of an older casual game, but it has been updated in the graphics department. It plays very well on this tablet once that menu lag wears off. It's nice and fluid during gameplay, and the controls are smooth and responsive. And it looks pretty great on this screen. And there we go. Next, we've got a favorite of mine at the moment. That's Mars, a physics platformer wrapped up in a casual game with some nice effects. It plays pretty well on this tablet, actually. Even some of the bigger effects don't slow it down. Plus, it looks nice and crisp at this high resolution. This next one is pretty disappointing, actually. A Sega Genesis classic from my childhood, Sonic 2. The menus in this one actually fared a bit better, but the NOOK just can't cut it in this Sega classic. This was definitely an unplayable experience. Very unfortunate. Some emulators from the Play Store would probably run this much better, even with this low-spec hardware. I'll have to investigate this in another video in the future. Now here's what I feel like this tablet was made for. Hearthstone. A card game with beautiful graphics and effects should be a blast on this screen. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be running at full speed here, but overall it is a decent experience. It's very playable. I blew through 3 games before this test just to be sure. I need to get back into this game though, really. It's a ton of fun.
Shall bring victory for Doomhammer.
And I've actually never played this deck.
One shot. One shot.
Next up is a request I had from a commenter, Minion Rush. This one seems to be popular with the kids, and they'll probably enjoy it on this tablet. It really looks fantastic, and it runs with almost no issue whatsoever. The occasional jitter might show up, but even some of my high-end Android devices do that as well, so this is a great experience. One more from that same request is Paper.io. I don't quite understand this game, but it does seem to run well when I'm not getting killed or getting lost on the screen. I may have to invest some more time into this game to really test it out, but it does seem to play fine. Controls were fast, and the low-res art style looks pretty great on this display. Last up for this test was one I didn't even think would load, and that's Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I play this game all the time on my GPD XD Android handheld, and it sometimes struggles, so I wasn't really expecting much, especially after the Sonic 2 performance. To my amazement, it ran pretty well. I'd say it ran great even once you crank the graphics settings down, but I even had the room to raise the resolution to 50%, and it was very enjoyable. Well, that's all for this first gaming test. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you found it useful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more about this brand new NOOK tablet. I've got some more videos coming up, including some comparisons with similar devices, a few more accessories, and of course my full review. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.